CONCORD is PlayStation's latest multiplayer game. It's set to launch later in August, but is it already a flop? You see, last weekend we had the early access beta, and there wasn't exactly that many people playing, but it was an early access beta and not a lot of people had access to it. Only by pre-ordering the game could you get it on PC, but on PlayStation, if you had a PS Plus account, you could also play it, but still numbers weren't great. However, this week is the open beta, and it was open to everyone. Everyone could play it, even though whether you pre-ordered it or not. And the thing is that the numbers are not any better still. PC players are just not playing it. People that were playing last week maybe played this week, but it's free. Any PC player can play it, but yet the numbers are not high enough to think that it would be free. And the PlayStation players, there's no way to actually know whether or not the PlayStation players have improved or how many there are. However, if you look over at the actual game page where you can buy the game or play the beta, the reviews for it are not great, but the amount of people reviewing it are quite high, 5,000. That means there's at least 5,000 people playing it, but a lot of them are saying that they're just not enjoying it. As soon as CONCORD was revealed a few months ago, people did not like it. They thought it was an Overwatch clone with Guardians of the Galaxy type of style and design with its characters and world. While yes, Guardians of the Galaxy is a beloved film franchise, the thing that a lot of people are saying is that it's just not original. Like a lot of Marvel movies nowadays are just bland and just uncreative, and that's what people are seeing here. They're just seeing something that just looks like everything else out there, and people just don't want that. People want something raw and gritty and original, but unfortunately CONCORD just isn't that. Even the characters were immediately ridiculed, and I don't blame them. Their designs are awful. They look boring. They look like something that a bunch of AI and execs thought would be a good idea and would be cool. You see, the thing is that it just isn't great. They don't look great at all. They look so cookie cutter, and unfortunately a lot of people are immediately just not into it because of the characters. Now that the betas have been out and people are actually able to play it, and I myself have also played it, some people like me think that the gameplay is actually really good. Look, it's made by developers who know what they're doing. They know how to make good shooters. Unfortunately, that it's not so good that it's blowing people away. Like, don't get me wrong, it's decent and I've had some fun, but it's not something that I'll probably keep going back to. It just isn't Overwatch. It didn't blow me away like Overwatch first did all those years ago. And so the question is great gameplay not enough for these live service games, these live service multiplayer games? I even think that the characters themselves are actually designed pretty well with how they play. They all play quite uniquely. It's just a pity how they actually look. But when you're actually playing with them, they feel great, they feel fun, they feel fun. But if you ask me, hey, do you remember this character and what their name is and what I don't know, I remember how much fun they were, and I'll pick that blob of character. Yeah, that blob was fun to play, but I don't remember what their names were. To simply put it, people are just not that interested. People looking in from the outside are seeing, yeah, some of their friends are having fun, but they're not exactly blown away. And yeah, critics are saying that it's decent, but also saying the same thing, just the game world and the characters, they don't look great, and that's the truth. The problem is that I do recommend that people still try it. Like, I myself had fun, and I'm glad I played it. However, it's not exactly a game that I would call a must play. And here's the thing, it's currently free this weekend as of recording, and people are not playing it. And so when the game eventually comes out in late August, are people gonna now start paying to play it? I don't know what the game is gonna be. Maybe it ends up being a huge success. Maybe there's way more people playing on PlayStation than we realize, and it's a huge thing for PlayStation, or it's just big enough for it to survive for however many weeks that PlayStation wants to keep supporting it. But personally, I think that they needed more betas. I think this game should have been announced way more like beginning in the year. But unfortunately it wasn't, and we've only gotten these 2 betas, and then we have the game launch late August. I think that the game should just be delayed. They need to cook. They need to just take the time they need and reevaluate what's important. I don't know. What do you think? I think that they should delay it. Maybe some of you think they should just outright just cancel it, and some of you are going, man, this game is so much fun. Let's talk about it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But that's it from me. I am that freaking geek. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.